In today's video, I am going to be breaking down 4 of the best strategies for building some bulletproof mental toughness. All the best fighters in the game are using these strategies. So if you want to be the best, you should probably be using them too. What is going on? It's Coach Adam with Counter-Strike, where we make fight science simple. On this channel, we teach combat athletes everything that they need to know to develop relentless cardio, build unbreakable strength, and eat like a pro. All the things that they need to dominate on the mats or in the cage. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on anything that we're dropping. And if you're excited to build some rock solid mental toughness, make sure you hit that like button. The best, most successful fighters in the world understand that to make it to the top, being a great physical athlete, having great skill alone is not going to cut it. We all know those guys and girls that are monsters in the gym, the top of their gym, but when they go to compete, they step on the mats, they step into the cage, they freeze. They look like completely different fighters. And unfortunately, this is so common in really talented athletes. But the reality is you could be the best fighter, you could have all the talent in the world, but if your mindset is not dialed in, if you do not have bulletproof mental toughness, you're only going to go so far in the game. And look, I get it. You chant affirmations in the mirror every single morning. You walk around and say that you're the best. You never feel fear or anxiety or depression. But here's a little secret for you. Every single athlete struggles with anxiety, fear, and self-doubt. These feelings, these emotions, they're totally normal. And guess what? They're never going to go away. You can't control when these emotions hit. You can't control the degree that they hit you with, but you can control how you respond and how you react to those emotions. And that's the whole point of the video today. These are not strategies to make anxiety and fear and self-doubt go away, because that's impossible. These 4 strategies are how we can overcome the fear and the anxiety and the self-doubt that we feel in order to persevere through that mental adversity, take our game, our performance to another level, and win more fights. And make sure you stick around all the way until the end. I got a surprise, a little secret for you that's gonna help take your game to another level. So let's jump right into it with strategy number 1 for building some rock solid mental toughness. Attach yourself to the process, not the outcome. I was talking to a fighter a while ago who put so much energy into the outcome of being an undefeated fighter. They were really early into their career, they were knocking everybody out, and they were just on a consistent winning streak. We all know that it feels incredible to finish dudes, to be undefeated, but this athlete became so attached to the outcome of being undefeated that being undefeated turned into his identity. And now he didn't just have to recover from losing a fight, but now he had to reinvent who he was. He had to establish a new identity. And we know that creating all new identities for ourselves are much more difficult than just overcoming a loss. And this is why attaching to the process is so much more valuable for a bulletproof mindset than attaching to the outcomes. Rather than saying, I am an undefeated fighter, or I can never lose, or I can never get finished, focus more on the things that successful fighters do. Follow a consistent training plan. Utilize a data-driven strength and conditioning system. Eat like a professional every single day. Go to bed and wake up at the same time. Hydrate, drink enough water every single day. Those things are 100% in your control. You can't always control the outcomes, and that's okay, but you can control the process. So if in the event the outcome that you're looking to achieve doesn't happen, yes, you're going to be upset. I don't want you to be happy with losing, but that loss is not your identity. Your identity is what you do every single day, how you train, how you think, how you act. So it's much easier to bounce back from a loss. And the reality is, if you're focused on the process, if you're attached to the process, you're gonna win more fights anyway. Strategy number 2 for a rock solid mindset: be kind to yourself. This is such a huge one. If I had $1 for every training partner that said something shitty about themselves when they had a bad session, I'd have a lot of dollars. I suck. I'm the worst. That was a horrible training session. He beat the shit out of me. Can you relate to that? I've definitely been there in my training journey. And look, it's okay to be hard on yourself. Being hard on yourself is important. We need to hold ourselves to high standards. We have to care about the work that we're doing. But at the same time, it's important to understand that nobody's perfect. Everybody has good days, but everybody also has way more bad days. And I'm a big believer that perfectionism is the biggest killer of progress. So if we put these unrealistic standards on ourselves to never have a bad day or to always be perfect, when we inevitably have those bad days, we are destroyed. We say terrible things to ourselves, which sucks the fun out of the sport that we love to do, destroys our mindset, and really hurts our chances of being successful in the fight game. So when you have one of those days where you're not performing to your standards, or you slip on a habit, or it's just a bad day, take a breath. It's cool. It happens to everybody. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Pick out the positives that happened in that day, because every day is filled with great things. Every day is filled with gratitude. And then move on. Leave it in the past. Tomorrow is a brand new day. You're gonna have a lot more fun through your training and through your journey, and you're gonna win more when you're nicer to yourself. Strategy number 3 for building a bulletproof mindset. Success is just outside of your comfort zone. I know it's kind of a corny cliche to say diamonds are made under pressure, but it's true. Nobody ever got better by staying in their comfort zone. Adversity is just a part of the game, but sometimes when we're struggling with adversity, whether it's physical or mental, this can start to wear down on our motivation and our mindset. But a good frame here that has helped a lot of our athletes find success is that if it wasn't hard, then it probably isn't the right thing for you. The fact that you are struggling with adversity, the fact that you have to dig deep to push through some of the roadblocks in your way means you're outside of your comfort zone, which means you are doing exactly what you need to do to win more fights and make your goals happen. Nothing worth doing in life is easy. So if every single day you're killing it, you feel amazing, you're the man, then the reality is you're probably not doing enough to be the best. So get out of your comfort zone, embrace the suck, and know that it's exactly what you need to be doing to get you closer to your destiny. And our 4th and final strategy for building a rock-solid mindset: never give up. This one seems pretty obvious, but you'd be surprised how many athletes lack perseverance. This kind of ties back to point number 3, but as soon as adversity strikes, as soon as it starts to get hard, as soon as we hit a roadblock, these athletes crumble under the pressure. They quit, they give up, they disappear, they make excuses. But we all know that consistency is the key to success. So no matter how hard something gets, no matter how difficult it gets, no matter how many times you fail, because failure is a part of the game. It's the only way we learn. It's the only way we grow. Just never give up. Never stop trying. Never stop pushing forward. And a lot of the times athletes think, yeah, I have adversity. I train hard every single day. I can push through the pain. I can push myself to levels that my training partners can't. And that's great. I know a lot of fighters that can persevere incredibly on the mats. But then when it comes to life, when the real shit hits the fan, whether it's with family or work or health or finances, that's where shit's hard. So it's not enough just to persevere on the mats. We gotta have that non-quitting spirit, that ability to never give up off of the mats as well. And when you embrace that perseverance, when you have the mindset that no matter how hard something gets, no matter how many obstacles stand in your path, I'm just going to bite down on my mouthpiece. I'm just going to push forward, and I'm never going to give up. This will set you apart from pretty much everybody else, not just in the fight game, but in the world. This perseverance is what champions are made of. So if you can dig deep and if you can never give up, no matter what, you're gonna get exactly where you wanna be. in the fight game. And if you don't, remember, we're attached to the process, not to the outcome. You can rest your head easy on your pillow at night, knowing that you gave it your all. And at the end of the day, that's what really matters. But those are my 4 strategies for building a rock solid mindset. I've used this with our athletes many, many times. It helps them win fights. So I hope you found this valuable. And like I told you at the beginning of the video, I got a special surprise to help take your game to another level. We put together a brand new 3-week strength and conditioning program using the exact same workouts and methods that we use with our fight team athletes to help them dominate on the mats or in the cage. And here's the cool part about it. It's completely free. If you want to check out our 21-day challenge, our free strength and conditioning program for combat athletes, I got a link to it in the description down below. You can check it out down there. That's all I got for you in today's video. Until next time, peace.